Hey there, folks. Welcome to Facts and Stories Plus, your one-stop shop for all things home improvement. You know, there's nothing quite like the feeling of tackling a project around the house yourself. It's empowering, it saves you money, and let's be honest, it's just plain satisfying. Today, we're going to walk through my top 10 must-have tools for DIYers of all skill levels. We'll cover what to look for, how to use them safely and effectively, and maybe even share a few tips and tricks I've learned over the years. So grab your tool belt and let's get started. First up, the hammer. No toolbox is complete without one. You've got your classic claw hammer, perfect for driving and pulling nails. Then there's the ball-peen hammer, a favorite among metal workers. For lighter tasks, a tack hammer is your best bet. And if you're dealing with masonry, you'll need a heavier-duty brick hammer. When choosing a hammer, pay attention to the weight and the feel of the grip. Remember, safety first. Always wear safety glasses when hammering and aim for the nail head, not your fingers. Next up, screwdrivers. You need a good set with both Flathead and Phillips head screwdrivers in various sizes. Trust me, there's nothing more frustrating than being in the middle of a project and realizing you don't have the right screwdriver for the job. A good quality screwdriver set will last you years and will become your go-to for countless tasks around the house. Remember, when using a screwdriver, make sure the tip is properly seated in the screw slot to avoid stripping the screw head. Now let's talk about the adjustable wrench. This handy tool is like having multiple wrenches in one. It's great for plumbing repairs, bike maintenance, and even tightening loose handles on cabinets and drawers. When using an adjustable wrench, make sure the jaw is tightly secured on the nut or bolt to prevent slipping and rounding off the edges. Pliers are another essential tool that no homeowner should be without. You've got your standard slip joint pliers, which are great for gripping, turning, and even pulling small nails. Needlecraft pliers are perfect for delicate tasks like jewelry making or electronics repair. And for heavier duty jobs like cutting wire or gripping large objects, you'll want a pair of lineman's pliers. Now let's talk about the tape measure. As the old saying goes, measure twice, cut once. A good tape measure is essential for everything from hanging pictures to building furniture. When using a tape measure, be sure to take into account the thickness of the hook at the end. And don't be afraid to double-check your measurements. It's always better to be safe than sorry. The utility knife. This is one versatile tool. I use it for everything from opening boxes to scoring drywall to even cutting carpet. Always use a utility knife with a retractable blade and make sure the blade is locked in place before you start cutting. When you're finished, retract the blade and store it safely. Remember, safety first. Now let's talk about the level. Whether you're hanging pictures, installing shelves, or building a deck, a level is essential for making sure things are straight and true. Simply place the level against the surface you're checking and adjust until the bubble is centered between the lines. It's as simple as that. Now let's move on to the power drill. A good power drill can drill holes, drive screws, and even sand wood with the right attachments. When choosing a power drill, consider the type of battery, the chuck size, and the overall power. Cordless drills are convenient, but corded drills offer more power for heavy-duty tasks. Next up, the stud finder. This handy tool helps you locate the studs behind your walls, which is essential for hanging heavy objects like mirrors, shelves, and artwork. Simply run the stud finder across the wall, and it will beep or light up when it detects a stud. Once you've found a stud, mark it with a pencil so you know where to drill or nail. Finally, let's talk about safety gear. Always wear safety glasses when using power tools or working with materials that could produce flying debris. Earplugs or earmuffs are essential when using loud tools like power saws or drills. And don't forget about your hands. Work gloves will protect your hands from cuts, scrapes, and splinters. So there you have it, folks. My top 10 must-have tools for every homeowner. The real magic happens when you combine those tools with a little bit of knowledge, a whole lot of enthusiasm, and a healthy dose of can-do spirit. Now I want to hear from you. Which tool is your absolute favorite and why? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more DIY tips and tricks. Until next time, happy DIYing!